Yes, hi everyone. How's everyone doing? Shout out to Mr. Alabi, birthday at the bio. Thank you so much. It's been a long time. Okay. Good evening, beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining me today. Yes, it's been my it's been a very, very tiring day today. I'm not gonna lie. I've been very exhausted and anxious, and I just want to talk. I want to talk. I want to have a chat. I want to motivate some people out there. As you all know me, you can't be 55 years old for nothing. You have to do something with your life, especially with what I've gone through. So I'm back today. It's my first time back. So I'm going to say I do apologize. I'm just trying to get back to normal. But today, trust me, what a way to start. Is going to be a fantastic day with everyone because I have the lovely award-winning filmmaker, writer, brand influencer, and she's also the producer of EB, that's Rebirth. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome my lovely sister here. Thank you. Sister Seyi Alabi, how are you?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Let me hear your voice loud.
How are
You,
you, sir?
I'm
Pleasure.
very well,
Are you
man.
putting a mask on? Have you got other people with you? I want to see your face properly.
You want to see my face?
Yeah.
I don't want you to see my face. I can see your face. Sorry about that. You just have to hear my voice. Just try and cope with my voice, yeah?
Okay.
As many people know already, it's my first day back, and also I've been battling COVID. So whenever I tell people I'm battling COVID, they scared, they panic. COVID can never affect or it can never affect anybody on Facebook or on Instagram or on the radio. You understand? I have people in my studio, and obviously that's where I'm going to be. Can you hear me properly with the mask on? Or do you want me to take it off? I don't know.
Please, if you don't mind.
I'm just scared of the people here in the studio,
Oh, there are people here with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
let them just tell them to wear their mask.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Oh,
when
it's okay. Whatever makes you comfortable, sir. It's your show.
when
Play by the rules.
oh, thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
When people have gone through what I've gone through, you'll be very, very careful.
Sorry
You'll
about
be
that.
very, very. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy that a celebrity is saying sorry to me.
You should Seyi Alabi's
Oh, God.
voice.
Wow, what's the best way to start? I actually have someone on another setup here. That's my Facebook, and I have a recording here. And here is the Instagram, which is a DJ Ali Journalist. Anybody can join me, a DJ Ali Journalist on Instagram, and DJ Ali Journalist on Facebook as well. So you can see me. I'm not good looking, but mm, my mama like me now. That's what they say.
You are good looking.
Oh, what are
We
the
are all created in
exciting
the image
day?
of God. We are wonderfully made.
Thank you. Are you a Christian or Muslim?
Christian.
Oh, that's brilliant. I'm also a Christian, but people people won't believe it because my surname is Ali, isn't it? So people, yeah, a lot of people will think I'm Muslim, but I embrace Islam and Christianity. Yeah, I'm very flexible. Oh, how's your day been?
It's been alright. Nothing extraordinary. Just been
You
at home, to be honest.
you are extraordinary, honestly. You know, I've been following your skit as well. I know we're gonna talk to you about you being a filmmaker, and also being a brand influencer and also being a producer, yeah. But I also find out about something else. You do skits
Mm-hmm.
like a comedy type.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that one. How did that one, how did you include that into every business? How did you include it in your busy life?
That has been it. I've been doing that since around 2016, to be honest. Usually on Facebook. That was
Wow.
when Omoya Sherry name actually came about.
Yeah.
And I was doing some funny Yoruba. Then there was no TikTok. It was just Facebook.
Yeah.
No, maybe there was Instagram, but I wasn't using Instagram.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
just on my Facebook. I was doing a lot of uh, video, like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes videos, that comedy and not comic as well. But I only started skits, I think just around 2019 during the COVID-19. You know, when it was at its peak.
Yeah.
That was when, and everybody was
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually a professional. I'm a nurse by profession in the
Okay.
UK. But I was on maternity
I'm
leave.
so happy. I'm so happy. I want to thank NHS as well for saving my life. I'm telling you, I want to thank them really, really well. They work really hard to bring me back alive. Sorry for interrupting you. I just got excited. Yeah, I go.
It's okay. Bless you, sir. We
Okay.
appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
But during the COVID-19, the peak of the COVID-19 in 2019, I was on maternity leave.
Okay.
So I wasn't at work. So and everything was just like I discovered TikTok. Then I did like 2-3 videos, normally just normal video.
Yeah.
Then I decided to do a video that I felt was funny to me actually.
Okay.
And I posted it, and within 24 hours, it got to 1 million views.
People love it. 1 million views.
And I was like, okay, looks
Wow.
like this thing will be fun. And I just like, okay, let me just start doing it. And I just, even when I'm amongst my friends, my family, I'm always the one making them laugh. And I don't even know how I do that. They always like, hey, why don't you even try comedy? And I'm like, I'm not a stand-up comedian. Maybe I can just do it as a skit. And I feel like every time I do, and with TikTok, you don't always need to think about new things. You can actually mimic another person's voice or audios. I just do them. I'm just doing them just for pleasure, for just enjoying myself, and it's just like going like that. People enjoying it, and I keep doing it. People are enjoying it.
Brilliant.
And it's not part of me, to be honest.
Brilliant. I love it. I've been watching it and I really love it, and I've been recommending it to people as well. Okay, let's get started. I want to start like a novice, like somebody who doesn't know a lot about you, because I have a lot of people on the Instagram and Facebook. Some might not know about you. Some will know about you. Many will know about you. Like you said, your TikTok reached million people who know you or who follow you will also gain something different. I want people to gain something different. You understand? So that's why we're here today. Okay, tell us as much as you can say about your parents, siblings.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the last child of six.
Wow.
My dad is the late Chief Mr. Solomon Sulaiman Bonifade,
Only for the
and he hails from Oyo State, Awe to be precise.
okay.
And my mom is Mrs. Chief Mrs. Rissy Katz, and she's now Rachel
Okay.
Bonifade.
Mm-hmm.
And she is from Ikorodu in Lagos State.
Wow.
And yes, and
I love Ikorodu. That's where my house is in Ikorodu.
yeah,
Carry on,
thank
yeah.
you. Ikorodu is all right. And we were all, myself and my siblings, my five other siblings, were all born in Ibadan, in Nigeria.
Okay.
And like I said, I am the last of the six.
Yeah.
So we have four boys and two girls. The boys are the first four, and we, the girls, are the last two. And
Okay.
my elder brother, the first elder brother, is a pastor by profession, and he is in Nigeria. My second brother is in Nigeria as well. My third brother is in the United Kingdom. My fourth brother is in Denmark, um, Denmark City, Denmark.
Yeah, yeah.
And my elder sister is in Nigeria, and I am here in the United Kingdom. I studied in. I think my family, we are just a normal family, to be honest.
Okay.
Nothing special. We are just like normal family. And I lost my dad in 2001. I was 15 years old at the time. He died. He was sick briefly for about a week, and he died. And we started living without our dad. It was tough, but my mom has been a very strong woman anyway, right from time.
Okay.
She managed with us, and to God be the glory. Today we have. We bless God.
How does it feel to be the baby of the family?
It used to be really like very cool when I was in Nigeria.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because baby of the house, no responsibility, nothing.
Yeah.
But now with responsibilities, now I have nieces, I have,
Yeah, but
like,
that
baby of the house is not really the baby anymore.
Sister Seyi, it doesn't change your baby. You're still a baby in the family.
I feel like I'm a middle child, to be honest. Sometimes now I feel like I'm a middle child.
Wow.
But my brothers and my sister, they still really like adore me so much. They still like we were doing like a family call just last week, and my first one was saying, "Oh, Seyi now, Seyi ti dagba." I'm sorry for those people that don't. Seyi now, Shomo kekere now see. Ashkedi ati malabi 29. My brother didn't even know how old I am. You're always looking at me like a child. I'm like, Seyi is no more 29. Seyi is 35. I'm there, sharp. You how many years old?
Yeah, it's because you're a baby, isn't it? They will always see you as a baby.
I know, everyone was just laughing. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah.
To them, I'm still a baby, but inside me, I don't even feel like that baby of the house anymore. Because maybe if I'm like, they're all together at all times, you still feel it. But because I'm living independently with my family, it doesn't feel like that baby of the house. I don't actually feel it anymore like that, to be honest.
That's good.
But I am the baby of the house.
Well done, man. How about your education background? Can you tell us, please?
Educational background. So I went to from the little hobby from when I started nursery school. Okay, so
wherever you want to take it from.
Okay. So like I said, I was born and raised in Ibadan, Oyo State.
Yeah.
And I went to St. Isabel Private School. It's a nursery primary. We call it St. Isabel Private School, a nursery school, where I finished my primary, year 6 and all that. Then I went to Onirike Girls High School for GSS 1.
Okay.
So after GSS 1, sorry, could you take your sister?
That's all right.
Sorry about that, sir.
No problem.
So GSS 1, I went to Onirike Girls High School, but then relocated to Ikorodu I started my GSS2
Mm.
in Oriwu Model College,
Mm-hmm.
popularly known as Oriwu College in Ikorodu, where I finished my secondary school. Then I okay, then I went back to Oyo State, Ibadan. Then I studied. I went to University of Ibadan,
Okay.
where I studied industrial relations and trade unionism.
Okay.
Then I
Interesting.
graduated.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, so I graduated. I came to the United Kingdom in 2008.
Yeah.
And in 2010, so I came. I think when I first came to United Kingdom, I came as a visitor. I was coming and going. Then in 2010, I came to stay permanently, and I started studying. So I went to the University of Cumbria,
Okay.
where I studied business management.
Okay.
I graduated with a 2-1, and
well done. Great.
yeah, I did.
Me, I got 2-2. Sorry.
Bless you. So I was even aiming for first class, but I was really pregnant because
Okay.
I remember then they said, oh, I only need my dissertation to be 80, and I would have gotten the first class, but because I was really like pregnant, I was so pregnant.
Okay.
I was almost having my baby around 8 to 9 months when I was doing my dissertation. But to God be the glory, I'm happy. Then now I deviated. I did healthcare to study nursing, and currently I'm a graduate as a nursing associate in the mental health university hospital in London. So yeah.
Well, why did you go into nursing? Because you said you studied business administration before.
Yes. Okay. So it was really hard to get a job.
Okay.
And when I found, there was even there, I took a placard and I went to Waterloo Station to say, I am a fresh graduate. I can work in your company and all that.
Okay.
And I got a lot of interviews, which I went to like all these city, like all these Fortune 500 companies. So I went there, I did some interview, but there was a job I was meant to do.
Yeah.
I found out that it was going to be too hectic for me as a married woman with young children. So I didn't take it. So I actually like sat down with my husband and like, okay, do you think I can really do an office job? Will it impact us? Because the terms and condition of the work was really like strenuous. I was meant to be working with Shred-it.
Okay. What Shred is the breakfast?
No, Shred-it.
Shred-it. Okay, yeah.
Shred-it.
Okay.
So that was the one I decided I was going to like settle with. But the work was you're going to be working a lot in like all the city, Oxford circuses, going to different offices, like a marketer kind of thing.
Right.
But you have your office, and the bonuses are actually very good. But I felt like when they told me the times you've been working and all, I came back home, I sat with my husband. Do you think I should go for this? Are you going to be able to cope? But because I know my husband, I felt like if I'm working too much, it might affect us. And we talked about it. I just decided, oh no, I'm not going to take it. And I think I'll do something really maybe different. I don't want to be too much office woman. Where, in the United Kingdom, the kids really need their mom, even though they need their father as well. But if I'm doing that kind of job and I'm like a mother of like 3 children already, I think I need I think 2 children then, and we're hoping to get another one. I think I needed a more relaxed job where I can choose what I can do, or and what I can't do, and the hours of my working hours. So I just felt like, okay, I think nursing might be the best option, and I started from below. I started low. I started as a healthcare assistant, and I was doing my work. I was doing best, and I was recommended. The work seconded me to go to the university, which I did. And to God be the glory. I'm still going to further more because I'm still a nursing associate.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm still
Wow, you love book, honestly. I'm so impressed. I think my children, I've got 2 girls, they will like to follow you because you're going to be their role model now, They're both doing postgraduate course. So at the moment, yeah. Let me just quickly read a question from a gentleman called Sir James. He's a radio presenter as well. He's based in Nigeria. This is the question. My question for her: how is their nursing welfare at UK compare? Okay, he wants to know what is nursing welfare in the UK compared to Nigeria. If you can answer that briefly.
You cannot, Sir James, bless you, sir. You, everything in the United Kingdom and Nigeria are like massively different. So if there's anything like welfare in Nigeria, just know that it's going to be extremely more, the difference will be really big. So with nursing, to be honest, nursing is amazing. And even people in Nigeria now are studying nursing so they can come to the United Kingdom. I even heard, like my husband was just telling me just 2 days ago that a friend of his sister just came to study to work as a nurse in the United Kingdom. She's finished studying nursing in Nigeria, and when she applied, it was even the trust that she's going to be working with in the United Kingdom that gave her an apartment in Kent. What? And she has signed a contract that she's going to be with the company, the trust, for 3 years.
Okay. Wow.
Minimum of 3 years before she can think of moving on to another
profession.
So, okay. And it is the trust that process a visa for her and everything. And she came straight as a resident permit holder who can work and do everything. And she's now in the United Kingdom. So the welfare is amazing. The pay, we are still like saying, we nurses are saying, no, our pay is not as much, but we can't compare our pay to Nigerian pay. So there's actually a difference. And there's work, there's always a job safety kind of. And there's, you have it here. And even
That's
if
true.
anything, like now I'm off sick from work for about a month now. I was attacked by a patient, and work is still looking out for me while I'm home. So all these things are there for you to access if you know how to access them. So the welfare is definitely not bad. It's not bad.
Do you know, a lot of people in the UK, they will really love what you're doing. They will love your profession. But quickly, let's go into the reason why you're here. I don't want to talk about nursing for too long because you're a filmmaker, you're a producer, you're a brand influencer. I want people to know more about that than nursing, obviously. So we all have different jobs, obviously. Just like me, I used to be a DJ, I'm a journalist, I'm a cameraman, film editor, I do also radio presenter as well. But let's talk about you, being you. I want to find out from your childhood, have you always have a flair for acting? Did you like acting as from childhood?
Yes, I think I did. To be honest, while I was growing up, I always think there's one thing I used to say, I want to be a doctor or a nurse, a lawyer. But when I was growing up, I started liking acting when I was in church.
Okay.
So I was in a drama class, and we were acting. There was even one we did in Ikorodu, and it was Richard Mufedanijo that picked the winner of all the youth churches. Okay. So we did like Redeem, Winners Chapel, different type of Pentecostal churches. And my parish then, Redeem Christian Church of God of Commerce Parish, we won the drama competition for the Ikorodu actors and all that. And it was RFD that gave us the award that day. Of course, he wouldn't remember, or I don't know, it's a long time. And I was privileged to be part of the acting group. I didn't do much at the time because there was a role I wanted to do and they took it from me. And I just felt like, okay, but I did something which wasn't a lot, but I was part of them. And well, we used to do a lot of drama in school, and I love my drama teacher, Pastor BJ. Now he's now in America. He was really good with us, and he knows I can act, so he always like support me. And I remember when I really wanted to be acting, I went to meet a brother of mine. He's my big brother. His name is Kende Adeyemi. And I remember I went to meet him then in Nigeria. We formed a friendship, and my sister now said she wanted to act. So I said, okay. I asked my Mr. Kennedy then, please, my sister would like to act, my elder sister, if you could help her. And I wanted to act, but I think it was nearer the time I was coming to the United Kingdom. Yeah. And while I was in the University of Ibadan, I joined, I acted in a film with this Ayo Adesoya and her husband,
Oh
Mrs.
yeah,
Ayo,
I know.
not
Yeah,
now ex-husband.
I know.
And the film was good, but I did not have a good experience with her husband. And I said, okay, I wasn't going to act anymore until I have my own funds to start producing.
Okay.
So I said, no, I won't be going to any location. I won't be going anywhere. I'm not the kind of girl that I would want to use my body for a role. That was it. So I decided,
Is it?
yes, I wasn't going to go to acting, learning stuff. I'm not cut out for all this thing they do.
Yeah.
Some of them do. It's not all of them I'll be.
Exactly.
And I just left, and I came to the United Kingdom, and that was when in 2000, and after I had my third child, I felt like I just want to act. I just want to be in front of the screen. This is what I want to do. I can be doing it for fun. So I started by myself.
Okay.
In the United Kingdom, I was doing skits. I was doing.
Can you remember the year as well?
Yeah, 2000. The year here that I started in the United
Kingdom. Professionally.
2016.
2016. Yeah.
But the first film I was featured in was around 2006 or 7. I can't remember. Well, around 2007-ish, before I came to the United Kingdom. 6, 7, I think. And it was in Ijebu we did the film.
Okay.
With those seniors in the movie industry. But so I just said, no way, I'm not doing no movie again. So I came to the UK. I was doing my own thing. And to God be the glory, the name Omoya Sherry just went. And people started like associating with the name, associating with the brand. They're like, okay, it looks like, and I'm a very, not like I pray to a oh God, but I'm a believer and I pray. And I believe that, okay, it looks like this might be one of the things that maybe I'm just born to do. And that was how I started. And in 2018, I gave birth to Be the Birth, which I produced in 2018-19. And I took that from some of my past and the things that has even happened to me in Nigeria from maybe when I wanted to act, from my normal growing up and all that. And I talked about it. I called my brother again, Mr. Kelly Adeyemi, and I said, okay, I have a story I want to talk about. I want to produce this movie. I could give God the glory. Now I'm in a position where I can produce my film. God has actually answered the prayers that I prayed that I won't go and queue in any location until I have my money to start producing. At least I'll go through the right process.
That's what most actors, that's how they start. Yeah.
Yes. I was going to go, I will start my film when I'm ready. And if I need any extra training, at least I'm in a position where no one will want to, sexualize me to give me a role. I'm now in a respectable position that even though if I want to go and learn under you, they know that I want to learn because I need to learn. Not because, I want not to learn. I don't need you to give me roles. I just want to learn to develop myself. You understand? And it would be so rare for somebody to say, okay, Seyi, at this stage that I am now, glory to God, someone will tell me I have to sleep with them to have a role. I don't think that would be possible because, I am not at the desperate time. And the fame is not something I'm looking at. I just want to tell my own stories. Fame or not, I am not even caught out for the fame thing. But I just want to do that thing that I really like. And that was when I produced my film in 2019, Be the Birth. And glory be to God. God just did wonders with that film. And I've not produced the second one because of COVID and all that. And I just want everything to settle down. I want to be able to go to Nigeria for at least 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks, where I can take time and produce the movie. And I'm looking for a good time that my husband will feel like he's okay enough to manage the kids by himself for me to go for that duration. Because I've been to Nigeria, I'll go on Friday, I'll come back on Sunday. And I just don't want to be doing that. I want to go for like 4 weeks to produce the next movie. And I want to do it. So I'm not even rushing. And age is I'm still young. So there's time. And I am someone that I don't look at other people's things. I just take my time. When God says, okay, this is it, Seyi, we are go, then I'll listen. I'll go and do the next one by God's grace. So this is where we are now.
Thank you. I just want to send a shout out to Lisa Hall. Thank you so much for watching. Lisa Hall, she is Jamaican lady. So she's trying to learn about Nigeria. Maybe she's going to be Nigeria very, very soon if she likes. Anyways, I want to ask you, how do you combine? You sang from the way you're talking, you sound like a very, very busy. Should I say woman or lady? Which one you prefer?
Woman, lady is fine. Doesn't matter.
Lady, yeah. You sound very busy, like a busy lady, and how do you combine, family and your job, your profession? How do you combine even nursing as well? How do you combine all this together?
It's you know what? It's
You're a
God's grace, and
superwoman, oh.
it's actually God's grace, and I've got a very semi-understanding husband.
Okay.
I don't want to oversweet
What does
sweet
semi
anything.
mean? I've never heard that before. Semi can.
It's semi-understanding, yeah, and I could, and he supports me to some extent that, and with him, we've been like we've been friends since when we were young.
Yeah.
So we gel a lot, and he's able to accommodate the time that I don't have to be there for the kids, because the time that I need is for my kids and himself. But he is like blending with me. It's not. I have 4 young children. I'm a nurse, and I do all this social media thing. It's a lot.
It's a lot,
We're in a
yeah.
country where you don't even have families that will be looking after your kids a lot. We don't even use childminder. Since we've been having our children, we never used a childminder before. The most we can do is maybe take them to a family friend, maybe in a week, in like a day that we want to go to an event together. We just they go to their cousins once in a while. But we don't have that luxury of like letting our children just go here and there. So we kind of manage, and this is what I'm saying. My husband he's really supportive.
Like daddy, what does he do? Is he into movie as well? Or producing?
No. He's not into movie. He doesn't do movie.
So how did you understand your issue? How did you cope? How did you understand?
It's a very wonderful man, to be honest. So to talk more about to say a bit about my husband. So my husband was working for a cash checking company before. And when I started, he seen that I'm someone that likes studying and going to school, and we started having children. And with his work, then he was working Monday to Saturday. He would leave home 6 a.m. He would come back at 10 p.m.
Whoa.
Monday to Saturday, yes. So he called me one day and he said, "Hey, I can see that you want to go to school. I want to support you to go to school. And now we had Johnny then. I was pregnant with Dara Simi, and I was still working and going to school. So he felt like it was so hard that I'm not even seeing him a lot. And I'm working and going to school, and he's working like 6 days, like almost throughout the day, just come home and sleep. Work from 6 a.m. So he now said, okay,
that's a long day.
One of his friends was telling him about Uber.
Okay.
And I was like, Uber? What would you think of doing Uber? He said, I think it does pay. That means I'm going to have time for you. You will be able to go to school. I can go and pick Johnny when Johnny finishes nursery. We have to even enroll Johnny into a private nursery and all that. So when I will be able to pick, you're going to school. So we need to manage. And if I'm doing my work, there's no way you'll be able to even concentrate in school. We would manage. Yeah. And the kids, so I said, okay, that Uber, are you sure you want to do Uber? He was like, yes, it was. That his friends told him that it's really good, and he actually needs time for himself, that he feels like the work he's doing, he doesn't even have his own personal time. And I was really skeptical about it. Then he started. He resigned from work. I was like, wow. My husband is really serious. And he resigned and he started. I mean, you know what? We haven't actually regretted that since he started it. He's been amazing, and he has been an amazing husband. Okay. And he's doing his work safely. We are managing, we are surviving. We give God the glory. Okay,
I think what we're going to do is we are actually running out of time. I don't want, especially when we have Nigerians watching you as well, I don't want them to be complaining about data, because I told them it's going to be half an hour already. So whatever I ask you now, I want you to just answer in brevity, Shoki lobe oge, then so that we can cover everything, shapali. Okay, you are also a writer. How did you get into screenwriting?
The thing is, when the things comes from the mind, you just do it. I write the film, I give it out, and I give it to professional writer who will now, put it into sections and
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
things.
Mm.
Because like I said, I write. I have a book I'm even writing that is not like for acting. So I like
Wow,
to
that's
write and I
that's
like to.
interesting. My first daughter, she's a writer. She's an
Yeah, yes,
author. Yeah.
I'm writing. I'm already in my chapter 5. I'm doing a
Oh.
book on mindfulness, and I just like writing. So
Mm.
with film, I just like I think outside the boxes, and I wish like sometimes I want to be writing like a Kemi Adetiba.
Oh yeah.
I just want to like write things that people would not sometimes like imagine how I be joining them together. So
Mm-hmm.
I write the story as it comes into my head,
Okay.
and I give it to I give it to the film
Somebody
writer,
to
the
yeah.
professional writer,
Wow.
to
Yeah.
section it, and
To yeah.
just
Yeah.
fine tune it
Okay.
to the best way
Right.
they can. So that's
Right.
how I can do it.
Okay. Let's see what we can talk about now, and then we start moving on very, very, very sharply. As a screenwriter, why did you become a why did you become a writer? Why from being an actor and then producing? Why did you go into that
Okay,
writing
I
in
just feel like
particular?
I feel like there's a voice in me that needs to be heard.
Yeah.
I'm young, but within my young years, glory to be to God, years that I've lived, I've seen some things, I've experienced things that I feel like I need to write it. I need to
Mm.
be able to, explain this thing, maybe in a way to motivate other people, maybe not to write,
Mm.
just to live better.
Mm.
Because I believe in fairness, I believe in empathy and all that.
Mm.
And these are the things that makes me want to write. I just want to put it out there. Maybe I feel like the world is even like turning upside down. We need a little bit of sanity.
Yeah.
And I am not for the right. I don't want to act where I'm going to be half naked in the film or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to instill morals and all this lesson that it seems that we have actually neglected.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm writing from experience, like the things I feel like there are so many things people need to know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not as if I know a lot, but the things I know, I just want to share it out of concern for for my brothers and sisters out there. That maybe we don't need to fake life.
Mm-hmm.
We need to live the way we are living. This is us.
You know what I wanted to ask? You know when you're writing, how do you know the script is actually ready for you to actually put it out there into acting?
You will know when it's ready. You will definitely know when it's ready. Before you even write a script or write a movie, whatever, you already see it happening.
Mm-hmm.
You can even see the people in the film.
Right.
I remember when I was writing It Be the Birds, and I told Mr. Penny, he was telling me, oh, we are going to put this woman here, we are going to put, I said, no. I am writing the movie, I can actually see the person in my film. And he was looking at me like, maybe you'll she film me, but she has a lot of, I said, yes. And I remember I wanted to use Mama Efushetu Animura in my film.
Oh, yeah.
And he was telling me about one of the women. I said, no, I want Mama Efushetu. I want her in that film. That is who I'm seeing in the story.
Why do you really want that particular woman?
Because the way I've written the story, the way I've played it in my head, I can see everybody acting the roles.
Okay.
In all the names he was giving to me, I crossed them out. And I was like, we need this person. I don't care how much it will take, but I need them.
That's
And
good.
when they went to search for Mama Efusheton does not even ask him anymore from what I heard. And when they gave her the story, she.
So how did you find out then?
Well, God is good, and we pray. We found that, and as soon as they found that, they gave her the scripts, and they said the woman said, "I don't want to act film, but I'm going to be in this film."
Whoa.
Yes, they just said she just fell in love with the story already, and she said she even told me at the location in Oshogo that I want to film. What's it better? What's it one in the film? But by the time I just feel like
she fell in love with it.
There. And she was even telling me it's a privilege to be in a story like this. With execution, maybe we could have done more, but I think we did the best we could do. And for a first film, it actually was really amazing. So I see my film, I see it before I write it.
Tell me about this story, Ibi, the movie.
Ibi the bird.
Well, how do you really pronounce it? Ibi or Ibi?
Ibi.
What does it
birth,
mean?
giving birth, the birth of something,
Oh,
the birth,
rebirth. Oh, okay.
not rebirth, the birth, the
Bu-
birth.
Okay. Okay.
So it's like somebody gave birth. So
Mm.
it means more like just saying that in summary, like you said, though I don't want to talk too much about it, is that everybody is born equal.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Even though they are destinies, and it looks like sometimes our path is
Mm.
always, even God has written our, like we believe that God actually like destined everybody. It
Mm.
looks like sometimes human beings rewrite people's paths
Mm-hmm.
for their own selfish interests
Mm-hmm.
or their own evil thing
Yeah.
they have about this specific birth.
Mm.
So the whole story was just to say that the way we gave birth to, this adage is very frequent that the way we gave birth to a slave is the same way we gave birth to a prince or queen.
Why?
And
Why?
everyone,
Why? Where's that inspiration about
the
that?
inspiration
It
came
be.
from my personal experience. Like I said, my story are more of experiences that I've lived or I've seen people live. So part of it was, I remember when my mom was in the United Kingdom, I was in Nigeria with my siblings. My dad was in Nigeria, and things were a little bit. I was young. Some of my brothers were not living with us at the time,
Okay.
and I remember my dad used to leave us with some neighbors, and I used to remember what they used to say to us then. And I was around 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old. But I remember all those. There are some negative experiences that never go away from your
That's right.
memory. You
Especially
never
from your
forget it, even
childhood.
though you
Yeah.
were young.
You bring it to
Because
the
it's very,
adulthood. Yeah.
and because it's very negative and it's going to like create an impact, and you never forget it. So I have a lot of that from so-called people that maybe my parents have trusted us with. The
Okay.
things they say about them, the way they look after us. I remember one of them will be giving us food and will tell us to go and sit in the corridor, and the other people will be sitting in the room in their normal dining area. We will be sitting on the floor eating. I remember, I always remember the one that I thought like this small one. We'll be sitting on the floor in the corridor. Those kind of things, and they never know that. Children notice it even though they can't speak it out.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
unspoken pain.
Yeah. You never
When
forget.
I was young, I was really young. I remember I was still in primary school. I was so young, but I could still remember it. And I still remember it up to this day. It's not that these people would have not done something good for me, but it looks like you will not even remember so much of the good things. But those bad negative things will just linger. Because it's so significant that for a child of 8, 9 year old to remember, that means it's very significant.
That's
and
right.
for a 9 year old, 10 year old girl to know that this thing is not right, it's a lot to deal with. It takes a while for a child to know something is even not right in terms of your behaviors to them or the way you speak to them. So I had a lot of these experiences and I couldn't speak it to anyone. And even there sometimes I was left with somebody that my family trusted and they did something to me. I couldn't say it. I haven't even said it up to today.
Wow.
And I know if I said it, there will still be war or something, but I didn't say it. So all these things were just put together in the movie, and we just acted it out.
Okay. Is that the award that you actually got is that the film that you got the award for?
I got so many awards for that film.
Please name them, please.
Okay, so this one.
Oh, I can see them. That's a lot. Oh my God. I wish I could turn the camera to you and so that we can see the awards.
This one is it's so heavy. I love it a lot.
Fabulous.
It's from Eco International Film Festival.
Wow.
This was Best Indigenous Film.
Whoa.
Yes, and this was really amazing. I don't even know, I wasn't there physically to pick it up. So I think my mother-in-law went to pick this up for me also. And this was really huge for me, to be honest. Because I don't, sometimes they send award, you need to know people. I've never met them before. I only submit my film just like
even some people, there's a rumor that some people even pay for awards as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was an award someone gave me sometimes ago, and they're like, oh, you give us something and all that. But that one is another story for the day. And this one as well, I love this
Oh, I love this too. Wow,
It's
what a
it's
color. That's gold. Wow.
yes,
That
it's
looks like
also in
Oscar.
it's from UK Nollywood Film Festival 2019,
Oh, yeah.
and it's also for the best indigenous feature film. And
Wow. Beautiful.
I have like numbers of them.
Mm.
I have this one.
Oh, be careful, please. I don't want to pay for insurance for your words.
This one is from the DBE Music Award, and it's 2019 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding achievement in a movie.
Wow.
It's also
Yeah.
for the movie It Be the Bird, just
Wow.
to mention for film.
Yeah.
So I
So,
think I got about almost about 10 to 11 nominations for the film. And you know, there was one that I got a nomination for AMA Awards for last year,
I know I'm a
but
word.
we
Yeah.
just got nominated. We didn't win. We got it for this very prestigious film festival, and I cannot even remember the whole thing. But the big one for me was that
I was just going to ask you that. Which one will you say is your favorite, like a baby,
yeah,
out of all of them?
this one is even like my favorite nominations, not a win.
Okay.
So what I submitted the film for the film festival,
Mm-hmm.
I heard they picked it for AMA, which I later find out it was chosen. So one of the panelists in AMA called my director, Daddy Abelare, and said, I told him that they just finished watching Ibi the Birds, the panels in AMA. AMA was in Lagos, you know. They just finished watching the Ibi the Birds film, and it's been selected, but he wants us to nominate it for Oscar to represent Nigeria film.
Whoa!
As in my first film, Uncle, to represent Nigeria for the Oscar. My director called me. She called me back, and I called him.
Wow!
He said this is what he heard. They want you to put your film forward for Oscar nomination. So, you know, all the films they picked, they will pick one film to go and represent Oscar.
Okay.
I was shaking. I said, what?
Wow!
And we did the processing, but another film got it. But you know what? For it to be
the nomination alone, yeah.
For them to even invite my film to come to Oscar, it was just like, are you for
it's
real?
An achievement.
And they're still
yeah.
like, and I feel like we would have even executed the movie more better now that I'm learning how to produce and learning all the do's and don'ts in the movie industry. I think maybe if I was going to produce it, Be the Birds now, I might do it a little bit better and more sophisticated.
Yeah.
Maybe get more sophisticated productions and all
that is actually in my head thinking of asking you as well, what would you have done better now, you know? Yes. I'm not saying it's not good, but maybe you would like to change something about the
I would actually do it more sophisticated. And the same story.
When you say sophisticated, what do you mean?
So what does that mean? In terms of production, I would want it to be more clear.
Okay.
And the subtitle was amazing. So I'm not going to change anything with the subtitle. The subtitle was 100% for me. I would maybe add a little bit to the story. Yes, and I think I would have added a little bit to the story, and I would let us like shoot the story for more than the days we shot it for. Okay. Because there was some scene we rushed due to time, and I would have extended it so that we take our time. We go over and over. You know, as a first even producer, even the director, they knew I wasn't there to joke. And you know, and they actually did really look after me, and they knew I know what I wanted. And I just, I got that. I wasn't doing like I just came from the United Kingdom. I blended immediately. Okay. And I'm like, okay, this is what I want. You cannot use attachment.
You've actually put another question in my head. I was going to say, what was your experience like being a producer, producing EB?
There was good times. There was times that you wanted to scream your head out, which is normal. But to God be the glory. I have the results right here. And for a first film, to be honest, it's amazing. It was a film that they saw. We went to Odeon. It was like a standing ovation after they finished it. I was crying. I was pregnant with my last daughter. It was beautiful. speechless. And my first movie in the cinema, audition for that matter, it was like, God, this is, if you know, and I know I'm UK, there's a lot of things that UK is not allowing me to do because, you know, you have to keep going back to Nigeria. And I'm not someone that I don't want to produce movie in the UK. I feel like it's going to be substandard. So I want to go to Nigeria. If I'm going to produce a Nigerian film, it will be shot and produced in Nigeria. I'm not a UK Nigerian film. I don't do all that because I don't feel like it's solid enough.
Yeah.
You know, except I want to produce a movie in UK that I have Igbo people that we are doing UK film. But if I'm doing a Nigerian film, it's going to be in Nigeria where I'll shot it. So that's why I'm not rushing for my next one. I want it to be better than, you know, it be.
Okay, please let me quickly send a shout out to these two people. Mary Hammer Bahabs, thank you so much for watching. She's a presenter in Nigeria as well. Mr. Samson Saheed Olatuji, thank you so much for watching as well. So I'm sorry I can't bring anybody sorry, I'm not going to bring anyone live now. I'm not for that this time, please. I do apologize. Okay, sorry about that. I do apologize. Now back to you. Which can you name any other actor that you've worked with that actually you really, really like working with that actor? When I say actor, it means lady and gentleman, you know.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
To be honest, I love Brian Chatter.
Oh, Chatter is good. He's a good
He's
guy.
so playful. He's very playful. He's up there.
Okay, when you say playful, is that good or bad to be playful?
It's just there. It's in between. He's a well-respected human being. So I'm not going to say good or bad, but it's quite playful, to be honest. And I think if he likes you, he gets very comfortable with you. So he's a very, 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 very good actor. Adedimeji Lateef is another one of the good actors that I love, that I worked with, even if just for brief moments. We did work together. It was in a bit of breath. I love Daddy. My best so far is Daddy Yinka Quadri. Okay. That man is amazing. And you know, people, I used to say, and I'm going to be saying this.
Sorry, does it look like a stalker person or is lively or playful if we say that again?
He's a complete gentleman.
Wow.
Mr. Yinka Quadri.
Oh, that's great.
He does the opposite in films. You know, when we used to see him that is there, those days, he's always doing like arm robber, killer, kind of those type. That man is a gentleman to the core. Wow. He's very respectful. He's very calm. He's not a greedy human being that would see money and say, if you don't give me this. I saw some of them in the location. Some of them did not behave nicely. But this man was so calm. He was just beautiful. And I was even like, God, we don't even know this man. What we used to see in movies, not what he is in real life. Right. He's a complete gentleman. Yeah. He's beautiful.
That's why I asked you, is he a stalker person or playful? Because my image of him is like he's going to be a stalker.
He's not playful. He's just very responsible. He respects everyone. He's very calm. He's a very calm person. He talks to you. He respects everyone.
Okay.
He's beautiful.
Time is really going. We're nearly 1 hour on the show, right? And it's supposed to be half an hour. Yeah. I'm a talkative, and I don't want to say you're a talkative as well, but I think we talk a lot. We just like to entertain people. That's beautiful. And who do you think, obviously you've worked with Nigerian actors. What about non-Nigerian actors? Who would you like to work with? Like, I don't know, maybe Hollywood?
Of course, Hollywood, definitely.
Who would that be? Who would that be?
There's this woman I saw, I don't know her name, and that's a bit of shame on me.
Okay.
I saw her in Greenleaf movie. I don't know what her name is.
Is she American or?
She's American.
Okay.
In Greenleaf. And I don't know her name, but she played a lead role. I would like to work with a woman like that. And of course, I love I would like to work with, as crazy as he is, I would like to work with what's his name? You know the one that does a bit of comedy in America, the petite one that does film with The Rock. What's his name?
Male or male or female?
Male. He does
Oh,
film with The Rock. The little, the very short man.
sorry. I'm going through long COVID, lots of memory. I can't remember any one of them now.
Kevin Hart.
Oh, Kevin. Oh, yeah. The show one. Yeah. The American one. Why? Because it's funny.
Yes. Because it's funny and he does comic, and I think maybe a bit of my crazy comic can just blend in a bit if I'm opportune. But I'd love to do more serious movie apart from comic. But I don't really know all their names, to be honest. I just know them by face. I know yeah.
Okay. What about award, Oscar? Does that attract you?
Yes. If you know how I was like dancing with even calling me to submit film, I was really happy. I was praying they pick the film. To be like the name from nowhere just exploded. Everyone was like, who is Seyi Alabi? Who is it? But at least it got to a stage where they even put us on Oscar, that out of a lot of films that was there were submitted for the Oscar nomination, 6 films were picked, and my film was among the 6 films that Nigerian Oscar picked. And they picked one out of those 6 at the end of the day. Imagine, they said they submitted a lot of films, and my film was the first. It was even like number 2nd or 3 in the list of the 6.
Wow.
Imagine. So it was really big for me. And the film that won is actually a very fantastic and well executed film, which really deserves to be submitted to Oscar. To be honest, the film was amazing. Okay. But for me to even be among those films, it's an honor, and I would like to do it all over again, to be honest. And maybe
good. I want to ask you, when you started acting, did you ever have any training in acting?
No.
Or did it just came natural?
No. The only training I had was in my grandma church. They trained us because we were really acting. We were going. Was it
like a professional training or just like normal training, like do this, do that, do that?
It was professional as it could be, to be honest, because we were not just acting in the church. We were going to different big churches to act.
Oh, that's a professional.
It's professional to some extent, but it's more Christian kind of settings, church, where you'll be doing devil and letting people go between the darkness and light and all that. But yes, to some extent professional, but not in the in the Nollywood kind of professional training. I didn't do that, but I was just learning as it goes. And even when I went to produce it, everybody was surprised to say that I'm even going to be able to speak the kind of languages. And I'm like, hey, I was born in Ibadan, not in the village, but I'm a Yoruba girl, and I just learned it. So that is the professional environment for me, which I did my best at the time.
All right. Do you have any character in your head that you've always wanted to play in a film that you haven't played? If yes, what is it?
To be honest, not really. I believe I can play any character given to me. It doesn't matter. As an actor, you have to be very flexible, and you don't have to say, I want to act this. It just depends on the story that you're writing. Like my next story, I've already seen what I want to act. I'm already seeing myself play it. If God give us life and grace to live to see it, I know what I would be able to do. So if another story comes, if they say I'm going to be an armed robber, I will just get into it and do it. You
can play an armed robber.
You can play anything. If you're an actor, you can't pick and choose. You play when they say come and play Mad Woman, you will do it.
I'm going to put you to test. 1 second. Just let me give somebody a shot here. Okay, 2 people. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I will ask you to direct yourself as well. Okay, Prince Tokumbo, thank you so much for having you. Olusegun Ayode Richard is also a presenter in Nigeria. And Olutola Odunuga. Thank you so much, everyone. We are running out of time. We're going to do everything shapale. Maybe if she doesn't mind, I would like to invite her again so that we do it properly. We somebody wants me to add him to camera so that they
Yeah,
can.
it's okay.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Tell them go to Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, I'm sorry. If you go on Instagram, you'll be able to see her. But now you can only hear her voice on Facebook. Okay? Okay. Uh-huh. Act like a radio presenter.
Okay, radio
And I give you
presenter.
1 second or two. It's gonna be fast.
Hi, hello everyone. This is your girl Seyi Alabi, and you're true to Radio 322 on the.
Do you know you're better than me, you know? I like that. Thank you. Okay, let's just do it sharply, sharply. What's your greatest strength as an actor and as a producer? What's your greatest strength?
My strength is just that I don't get tired
Wow.
until things I achieve. Not like literally.
Do you drink coffee?
Yeah.
Do you drink coffee?
No, no, I'm not even talking about like a physical strength.
Oh,
I'm thinking. I mean, like in my inner mind, I don't give up. So
all
my
right.
strength is that I must see things through to the end.
To the end.
I have to see it through, no matter the circumstances, no matter the condition, no matter the stress. It must be done if it needs to be done, and that is what I work with. Let's get it done, and I always feel like there's nothing unachievable. So I have this mindset that everything is doable. And you know, we say this word as a believer that through Christ strengthening us, we can do all things. So I feel like nothing is not achieved. So far, you have said it with your mouth. We can achieve it.
And where do you get this strength and
Yeah?
where do you get this strength and ambition from?
Maybe from my parents, because I think they just we've learned. Maybe personally, I've grown up to be like it's a survival of the fittest kind of thing. You just have to keep going. Is it that you go or you don't go? And you know, when you have a reason or why, you have your why, you will be able to put everything to it. So I know why I'm doing something. So why, and I don't see like there's a hill. I feel like there's no hill that is too high or very big for me to climb.
You will climb every way.
I am ready to climb it
Serious.
no matter what. And I do that in all submission. Well, like I just submit myself. There's nothing like shoulder pads on this shoulder. Yeah. I'm just like a nobody when I want to achieve something. I just go for it. Yeah.
Are you proud of yourself?
Oh yes, I am.
What makes you proud? What makes you proud?
You know, my achievement so far, and motherhood alone is making me so proud of myself. Motherhood and being a wife and achieving all these things. I'm not like a millionaire, but you know, I'm getting there. I don't I'm not trying to quantify my being proud of myself with monetary value. I'm just proud of myself that you know what, a lot of people would have actually failed, especially living in a country where you don't have enough family and you have children, you are working, you are doing all this. I am proud of myself, and I know that I am proud of myself, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you like about this country in comparison with Nigeria? Do you think if you're based in Nigeria, you will have done better? Do you think UK is actually better than Nigeria? Or do you think maybe if you go to America or maybe India, if you like, or Russia, do you think you will do better?
UK is it for me. I love UK. And to be honest, your question is a lot of questions in one.
Yeah.
If I'm in Nigeria, I would have acted maybe more films. I would have maybe featured in other people's film.
Okay.
Because there's no way I'm going to feature in a colleague's film if I'm here in the UK. So maybe in terms of movie as an actress, if I was to be living in Nigeria, of course you would have seen more of me. Okay. To be honest, I know if God said that is it, but I would have walked towards you seeing more of me on screen. But in living, I love UK. UK is the best for me and my family.
Tell them.
Yeah.
Even me too. I feel the same.
Yeah, it is the best decision. I miss Nigeria. I miss my mom, some of my siblings. come here. So I love UK. UK is the home for us. Nigeria is our second home, but UK is my main home, to be honest. It's a beautiful place to live.
And what's your dream in future? What's your dream and plans?
Oluwa alone in future is God that actually future. You know, the same man proposes, God disposes.
Okay.
What I aim to in future, that future thing, I just don't like stressing myself. I like to just take it one day at a time. But obviously, I want to be able to have a.
But what I mean is, you must have a plan, something that you plan to do.
Yes, my plan is first and foremost. Obviously, God give us life to live,
Amen.
to live and enjoy life in good health.
Amen.
My future problem is my own family. Not even producing movies and all that. I want my family to be settled. I want my children. I pray for my children to come out good. And I want to create like a financial legacy for them. That is why I'm doing all I'm doing. I want to be able to create this. I want them, because I know what happens if you don't have money. True. Yes, so I want them to have, and it's not about money alone, but I want to be able to create financial legacy for them. That is why I'm doing about 6 jobs at once. It's for them. I want to make my husband proud of the woman he marries. Like a lot of people say, London women, or your wife is out there. No, I want him to see me for that. He's lucky to have me as a wife. And, I'm forever going to be a respectable wife to him and to other people that will see me.
Sure.
And so my future plan is just to be able to, I want to grow better than this. I want to produce more amazing films, but I want to do that for my own family. I just feel like I want to make them more proud of me, that as a woman, you can be all this and you can still be a good mother and a good, awesome wife. Yeah. And then, financial stability. The way my husband has sacrificed for us to change his job, to do what he's doing now, I want to do more for him as well. Yeah.
You've done so many interviews in the past, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can you still remember one question that an interviewer asked you that really made you happy, like outstanding, different from everybody? We interviewers, yeah, we always have the same questions most of the time, but one interview cannot just ask you one unique question, something that is in your heart, yeah, that nobody has ever asked you, and they just drop it. Can you think of that question?
I don't think I've had that experience, that question actually stood. All your questions are standing out, but I've not lived that question you're asking, to be honest. I don't want to fabricate anything.
What would you like an interview to ask you about yourself, about your film, about everything?
How is your mental health?
Whoa! Why?
It's a lot.
Why? Why would you like an interview to ask you about your mental health? Because most interviews, they don't really care about your mental health, isn't it?
Because this mental health. I've spoken with a lot of colleagues in the industry that I've met briefly, and the people that I even knew before I came to the United Kingdom. And everything that they have in common is that sometimes they can't keep up with this celebrity life.
That's true.
Yes. That's true. It's affecting people's mental health, and people don't know. And sometimes you just want to shut everything down in your brain. Just like, I just want to close up. But people don't know that these people are just normal human beings. They are just doing a bit of extraordinary things, or just things that you are not doing that is making them special. Because, for example, I'm an actor and this one is an actor. I'm not going to see him special. I'm going to see that we are doing the same thing. But people that are not doing a particular thing will see that, oh God, okay, maybe they like it, then you are the celebrity. This celebrity comes with a price, and a lot of people are suffering mental health underneath.
Wow.
But especially with Black Africans, we don't speak up about our mental health.
What sort of mental health do you think celebrities suffer from?
Some people suffer PTSD.
Wow.
Traumatic stress disorder.
Like Dr. Kemi Olunloyo.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Kemi Olunloyo.
I'm not going to mention name. I don't know if she meant she has that, but if she has it, it's not a stigma. It's an illness that people, fail to acknowledge and respect. It doesn't make you not to be a normal person. It's just that it's like you have malaria that needs treatment, and mental health should,
But explain
should
that
have.
to me. Explain it to me as if I'm just a 7-year-old boy. How does mental health affect your status?
It does because no, sometimes some mental health are derived by what people are doing to you. And
Oh.
some people get mental health, like celebrities get mental health because of the expectation people have from them, and they can't keep up.
Mm.
They can't keep up. They are stressing themselves to meet that expectation
Okay.
of the public, of their fans, of whoever, of the company that has given them brand ambassadorship. There's a lot that is expected of them. When it's getting too much, then they start having mental health illnesses. Some of them will start having depression because they can't speak it out. They fear of like, oh, you are not good. Are you not the one that signed up for this? What will people say? All this, what would my fans say? What would my colleagues say? People will laugh at me.
It seems like you celebrities, you are under and now I can't say that word. Is it enormous pressure?
Pressure.
Pressure, yeah, from people, and a lot of people would like to be like you. So why
Mm.
is it that you are affected by what people's expectation? Why you are affected by it? Does
So,
that question make sense at all?
Unbali. So
Yes,
with
ma'am.
pressure, I feel sometimes some celebrities are the one that actually calls for that pressure.
Is it okay?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Sometimes, I don't. You will never see me go on people's pages and like posting things. I don't go to people's pages. I respect myself a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But from the things that I have seen,
Mm-hmm.
some people pretend to be what they are not. And when you have been living the lie, you've been living this. I want people to see me this way. I want people to see me this way. There'll be a time you will not be able to cope again.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you have exhausted all your finances or trying to let people believe you are financially stable than what you are actually what you actually have. You get exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
And because you cannot cope with it, the pressure starts getting to you.
Yeah.
And maybe you are not getting more contrast like you used to get or something. But you put yourself like very up here that even people that were supposed to support you will be thinking, oh, this celebrity is very rich, oh, this one will not take our money. And even though they want to give you a job of 2 million naira, they will think you are like 100 million naira person. And you actually do need the 2 million naira. But you're not going to get it because they think you're going to turn them down. Just because the way you have actually positioned yourself. There's nothing wrong with you being a celebrity. Let people know who you are. Let them just know you for who you are. Let them grow with them. They will grow with you. And as you are growing, people like people that are genuine.
Yeah.
They like people that are, they see you. You are the one that wants to put yourself out there. People need to see you for who you are. Whether you are very rich, whether you are small rich, whether you are medium rich, it doesn't matter. Let them know you for who you are. It's not about money all the time. Even it's about other things. You don't need to overhype yourself,
Yeah.
and you won't be able to meet up their expectation of you when they know that this is who you are. Then they're asking you to do these things. You are not able to do it. Then you start getting the fear of rejection, the fear of like, well, how will I now tell them that I can't do this thing?
Yeah.
How would I tell them that, oh, I'm not capable, oh, I don't understand it up to this? Because I've shown them that I used to, but it looks like I don't have this understanding. I'm not this person. But it will be too late. And this is what I speak to a lot of my colleagues. They say that this celebrity life, oh, easy, oh, to sue me, oh, I wish I did not even join movie industry.
Wow.
I'm talking with someone like that. I wish I did not join film. I wish I'm just living normal. This stress is too much.
Wow.
I just feel like one day, someone was telling me, I've been crying for the last 1 week. I've been crying and crying. I said, yeah, I know. Even me with my just living my own normal life. And people need to ask, okay, how is your mental health? Are you okay? If you ask me that, I'll be really happy because I would want to say, most of the time, no, I'm not okay, but I'm just trying to be. I'm just struggling. I'm just trying to meet expectations that I've set myself. Remember, I set the expectation,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to meet it. You didn't force me to set the expectation. I'm not blaming anybody, but it looks like I'm struggling. But I'll just pray for me. So when you hear that, people can, that is a venue for you to even relieve yourself from some stress. You know that an interviewer asks you, and you believe a lot of people will see this interview. Okay, let me kind of relieve this burden a bit and speak to them. Maybe they will understand. So if you ask me about that, I will really appreciate it.
Do you think we understand celebrities though?
Not all of the time, no, no.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna close the interview now. We've talked so long. I hope you are not exhausted.
Oh, I am fine. I'm in my house, so I'm okay.
Okay, thank you so much. I've taken so much of your time. Finally, I just want you to, because this is the reason why I'm talking to you today. I just want you to encourage somebody out there. People who look up to you, who see what you do, who would like to be in future, who would like to be a filmmaker, who would like to be a brand ambassador. We haven't even talked about you being a brand ambassador. I don't want to talk about it because I'll be doing advert, isn't it?
It's up to you. It's your show.
Do you think I'm
Whatever
selfish?
you ask me, I will
Do you
answer.
think I'm selfish if I don't do that?
It's okay, to be honest.
Will you forgive me just because the time is we've
No,
run
it's
out of
okay. You
time?
don't need to talk about brand ambassadorship.
Please, please, okay. In future, I'd like to invite you. Like I said, this is my first since I'm back from
I am
COVID.
really honored. I'm
Please,
happy. Thank you.
yeah. I have a lot of people congratulating me here as well, thinking that I'm doing all right because they know about my story. You understand?
Well done, sir.
So most people don't even think I can do it. Some people say, no, 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 no. It's too early for you. Come on, keep fit. Get back to your normal self before you do it. But I'm here. I'm proud of you,
Thank you, sir.
and thank you for giving me the opportunity, man, to talk to you today. I'm excited, and you talking about mental health, that is actually going to help my mental health as well. You see what I mean? Thanks to NHS as well. Yeah? Okay. I want you to encourage all the young people and the adults as well out there about first, talk about mental health if you wish, if you want to. I don't want it to be too long, but encourage young people how to, achieve whatever they aim to achieve in life. You understand? It's not easy. Look at you. You a career woman, and still you are also pursuing your acting and directing and everything that comes along with it. You are not lazy, just like Buhari said. We youth, we are very lazy nowadays, but you are not lazy. I know I'm not going to say that it's easy for you. You understand? It's not easy for everybody, but you have to push yourself to do something. And I'm saying this, a lot of youth in Nigeria, I'm one of the fans of Buhari. I'm not saying Buhari is the greatest or is the best president we've ever had. You understand? Or we've had in life. But still, when he says youths are very lazy, right, in Nigeria, I support him because I know a lot of youths. You understand? Nowadays, you see some youths, right? They want to make money. Some people don't even have a job. There was a story I saw, I actually read about. It was true story, actually. A girl of 14 went to do money ritual, which means she actually killed somebody to make money. Now, you think about it. At the age of 14, why do you want to be a millionaire at the age of 14? If I see anybody in my street or anybody that I know, right, that is 14 and is a millionaire, I'll be asking questions. You understand? So this is what I'm saying. Some youths are so lazy. They just after money. Some of them are doing fraud. Some of them are doing drugs. Some of them are doing ritual. Some of them are cultists. You understand? All these bad behaviors can only be eradicated if they have responsible adults like you talking to them. Maybe, God help us, they can listen and they change their life and follow your footsteps, follow other people's footsteps. Sorry, I'm talking to now. I'm just going to hand you the microphone. Now you can do the talking. When you're ready, please.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So speaking to the youths, I'm still a youth myself, and all I just want to say in summary is just be yourself. There's no problem in being yourself. Whatever you are, everyone is, they say the word, oh, you're normal. How do we even know we that we are thinking we are normal, we're normal,
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
And just remember that you are beautifully created, you're wonderfully created. Money is not everything. Of course, we all know money is important. It's an important part of, existence and living. For you to live a good, content, a good life. But you need to be contented. It's not everything you see on social media. I always want to say this, that are real.
Mhm.
I use myself as an example. I come out on social media. I know I get a lot of okay,
See yourself.
okay. I can see.
Okay, keep talking.
Okay, so um, using myself as an example, I come on social media. I portray myself as this as a mother, a wife, a friendly person, and I get a lot of beautiful support on social media.
Mhm.
But what if I'm not what I actually portray myself to be inside when off camera? It's possible. So what I'm trying to say is that some people will come out, they will tell you, oh, they start achieving wealth at the age of 13, 12, and you are thinking you want to be pressurized to get something. You're thinking, oh, I'm 15 years old, I'm 16 years old, I'm 18 years old, and I don't even own 20,000 naira or 100 pounds in my account. I need to go out, I need to, do something. And this is where you miss it. That the person telling you this, that might not be what is happening within closed doors. They might not even have what they're telling you that they have. When I was asking that, if you ask me about mental health, I would actually appreciate that. A lot of people have, committed suicide. A lot of people have killed them. Suicide is killing yourself, and a lot of people, they've gone AWOL, they've gone bad, they have actually like missed their way because of this pressure they see. And we are living a life of social media now. Everything is out there. This is not even like the way we used to live, let's say 15 years ago. Now, this is a social media life.
Yeah.
And the things that I just want you to know that it's not everything that it is the way it is shown. There are always a lot of stories behind every one picture. So if I post a picture with something and I'm smiling, there's a lot of story behind that picture. But you are seeing the finished product. The process of that finished product can be very unpleasant. But I'm not going to tell you the unpleasant parts. I'm just going to show you the beautiful finished picture or dressed in Gucci or dressed in Burberry that is fake, but it looks real. But you think I bought it real, and you are going to want to kill somebody because you want to have a Burberry, you want to have a Louis Vuitton shoe, you want to have a Mercedes A class, whatever they call it, and you don't know. Maybe I just stood by a car and I posted by it and I took a picture, or I went inside. I said, can I quickly uh, go inside the car and take a picture? You think it's mine, and you feel like, oh, if Seyi Alabi can have a G-Wagon now, for example, I'm even older than her. I don't even have a bicycle. Then you want to start doing things that. So let me tell you something. Just live your life. So why you know that you are living a good life, just be contented with what you have. There are worse people than you. There are some people living worse than you.
Definitely.
So you are better. So far you are eating, you have 3 square meal, even if it is 2 square meal, you are better than a lot of people. Just believe in whatever everybody we are all special and we all have a special thing that God has built, made us built in us when we were made. It's just for you to find your own special thing and invest in that special thing. Some people have good voice. Just find your voice. Some people like acting. Just find your own stardom and do it the proper way. Like I did. If I wanted to be acting since I was 18, 17, 18, I would have been acting, but I would have started in a very wrong foundation for myself. Because when I wanted to start, it was not easy. It was when they were asking you, sleep with me, I'll give you this role. Sleep with me, I'll give you this role. But if I was in a haste to start, maybe I would have gone astray. I might not even be respected today. Because that kind of life will just swallow you up and you will not even tell the difference anymore. But when you can tell the difference is when you are about to start it for the first time. So choose wisely. You know yourself if you are going into a bad situation. Just refrain and just think that if I do this, how is it going to end for me? There's no bad story that is always having a good ending. So far, the bad story is actually invested in bad. You know that it's bad, except you don't know it's bad.
Yeah.
But if you know that it's bad and you are going into it, it doesn't end well. There's no magic you want to make. That is like a afflicted situation, and you can actually stop it. I'm not going to tell you, I don't have millions in the bank, but I'm comfortable. And I'm not going to come and tell you that I have millions. No, I don't. And you know what? Live within your means. Live within your means. When you live within your means, people will even think you are very rich. Because when you are not borrowing, you are not doing borrow post, you are just living, you're contented with what you have. And you'll be growing as time goes on. If I had done Sex for Rose, my first movie, maybe I would not even produce first movie. I might not even have the money because people will just be passing me around. Oh yeah, come and do a shower, come and do someone that is smoking cigarettes. They will not even give you good roles if you are sleeping with them. Do you understand? So if you are a girl, you're watching me, you want to act, take your time. I made a vow and God listened to me because he saw my heart and he made it possible when it is time for him to do it. And I beat all odds. I didn't even go for professional Nollywood training. My first film ever was almost nominated for Oscar.
Wow.
That's an achievement.
God is with you.
Yes, it's an achievement. So you can beat all odds. If you actually know, and remember one thing, God sees. Everything you do, just know that God sees you. When you start thinking that God sees, that's my own watchword. When you think that God sees, before you make a decision, you are always going to think twice. But when you just live your life like you think you have control over your life, that is when you make a lot of mistakes. So always know that God sees at every given time. God sees. Like Rihanna is looking at us and he can see our heart. So when you live that way, your life will be attracting beautiful things. And you will be able to, come out from any dirty holes that you are in, any stress, any situation that is awkward now. God is going to make it better because you always know that God is seeing the situation and is going to make it better. So that's all I have. And I wish you all well, to be honest. I wish myself well, and I wish, everybody listening to us well.
Thank you so much. I'm sure everybody is really blessed by this talk. Wow, you are a good orator. You can talk and people will listen. Not just talk, that people will listen. People will actually listen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone logging on today. I know we've taken too much of your time, but I'm sure we've all enjoyed and gained something today. Something that you will never forget. Please, ladies and gentlemen, until next time. Thank you to our lovely lady, Seyi Alabi, filmmaker. And is your film on YouTube?
Yes.
Ibi. Sorry, my bad. I always call it Ibi. It's on YouTube. Go and check it out. And what's your Instagram handle and any other places where they can contact you? Yeah.
Instagram handle is Seyi Alabi, Seyi. So after Seyi, there's E and Alabi, Seyi E Alabi, and my Facebook is Seyi Alabi. My Twitter is same as Seyi E Alabi, and my my YouTube's Seyi Alabi as well. So just type Seyi Alabi.
Wow. Seyi Alabi is all over the social media. Ladies and gentlemen, please go and follow her. Please go and follow her. And are you open for advice if somebody wants to contact you on social media and ask you, oh, tell me, I'd love to be an actor or actress or whatever they want to be, you know?
Oh, why not? My DM is always, if I read your message, if it's something I need to reply to, I definitely always reply.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Goodbye, everyone. What's your favorite music?
I like the new Peru one.
What about favorite? What about favorite music? Favorite food?
It used to be amala and begiri, but now I'm losing weight, so it's more Jesus range. But I love amala and begiri, to be honest.
Okay. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a lovely night. Good night, everybody. I'm going to leave you with this music. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Bye, sir. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, show me them when I meet you. Okay, the 9 when I meet you. So when you move pain, yes, it move Jane. Yeah, the press 9 when I meet you. When I'm up, I go DJ. Yeah, I guess I look beauty. When I come up, I get too busy. Belinda, easy. Ukuma china ya muka ya shipa palibia ya muka ashisam. And the tuba you could ready na bata sumu kenke babe bata ashispis. Tineka sasi to sweet. Mabe kuba plaza stis. Special shipa. Belinda, to get here, now me Linda will come on the fuck, she the figure with dimmy take off size, so dimmy sick when you send me your goals. She bought a whole lot of thing with your finger, without a gender. Oh, women, I got that for don't copy and paste. You can never war with us, you can never war with us forever. Me can be a body. So move your pen over to check. Okay, so we don't want to be seen. And I'll be in the seven, Belinda, Leander, Linda, and Ayanda. New leaders of America.